Hello friends, it's me, Miss Hannah. Today I have a really fun activity for you guys. So last time we did a movement activity where we got up and moved our bodies. Today we are doing a creative activity. We are going to be making guitars out of the items that you probably already have in your house. So our first item that we need for materials is going to be a cardboard box. Now you can use a Kleenex box like I have here, or you can use an old cereal box, an old pasta box, any type of cardboard box that you have that is empty. You're also going to want one of these. This is the inside of a paper towel roll. So you can use one from paper towel like I have here, or you can use one from toilet paper if you have that. So once you're done with all the toilet paper and all the paper towel, set this aside because we're going to need it. Next, you're also going to want to have some rubber bands. So I'm going to set these aside because we'll need these for later as well. Other little things you'll need too is tape. I have some scissors here that we're going to need. You'll need a pen, and this is optional if you want, but some colored markers or colored pencils or crayons and some blank paper. Again, this is optional. If you don't have it, no worries, but if you do and you want to use it, go ahead and put this to the side too. So once you've gathered all your materials and you have a big open space to work, we'll get started. Our first step in creating our guitar is going to be to prep the box. So if you aren't using a Kleenex box, such as like a cereal or pasta box, you're going to need to create a hole in it. So this is where I would go grab a parent, a grandparent, an aunt and uncle, someone you have in the house to help you cut a hole into the box that you are choosing for your guitar. It can be a rectangular, just like this one. It can be a circle hole, just a medium-sized hole in the middle of the box. If you are using a Kleenex box, you already have this hole here, but you also have this plastic part too to the box. If you're using a Kleenex box, we're gonna rip this part out, okay? So once you have the box ready, go ahead and set it off to the side and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so our next step for making our guitar is going to be putting the two parts together. So you are going to want your roll and you're going to take your box as well. And it's going to end up looking like this. See, it's starting to look like a little guitar. How we're going to attach these two pieces is you'll stand your box upright and place this on top. And you'll take your pen and just outline and trace the circle of the tube on the box. And this is where you'll need adults' help again using the scissors. You're going to cut the circle out of the box on top. When you're done with that, we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so I went ahead and cut the circle out of the box, and this is what mine is looking like now. So our next step is going to be adding the tube to the circle that we just made. So you're going to just gently slide it in, and if it doesn't fit right away, that's okay. You can just cut a little bit extra on the hole and make the hole a little bigger. Now, once you get the tube in the box, we are going to add a couple of pieces of tape around it here, just to secure the tube a little better to the box. So if you just place half of the piece of tape on the box and half on the tube, it'll create just a little more stability for the tube there. Once you get that, we'll move on to the next step. So our next step is going to be adding the strings to our guitar. So for the strings, we are going to use rubber bands. I have 3 right here. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to take a rubber band one at a time and just stretch it across the long way of our guitar. We want it so it covers the hole, like so. So then it strums easier. So I'm going to add 2 more on here. Now you can add as many or as few strings or rubber bands as you would like. For me, like I said, I'm just doing 3, but you can do 4, you can do 2, whatever you want. Okay, so now I have my strings all situated and I have my guitar that is able to strum. Okay friends, so this is where colors and paper come into play. Now like I said earlier, you can skip this step if you want. If you wanted to decorate your guitar, this is when we're going to do it. So I'm going to take my colors, and I'll probably color my tube part up here. Then I think I'll take my paper and draw maybe flowers or some different pictures, cut them out, and tape them onto my guitar. So I'll do that now, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. So as you can see, I decorated my guitar. I added some color up top here on the tube and added some flowers to the front. So that's it. We are done making our guitars. Good work, everyone, and I hope you have fun playing them and showing them off to your family and friends. Bonus content! So I just wanted to show you guys one more instrument you can make using household items. So what you'll need is a tube again, just like you used in your guitar, 2 square pieces of tin foil, 2 rubber bands, and either rice, beans, or other small objects you have at home. So what we're going to make is a maraca. So first we'll take one of our small pieces of tin foil, place it on top, wrap it around the top of our tube, and secure it in place with one of our rubber bands. Then we are going to take some of our rice or beans, whatever you picked, and place it into our tube. You can put as much or as little as you like in. It'll change the sound of the maraca. Then we're going to take our other piece of tin foil, place it on top, and do the same thing. Secure it with a rubber band. And there you have it, another super simple instrument that you can make from items around your house. You listen to it. Now this and a guitar, and you'll have a band in no time.